Arizona, a state that is 1/3 Latino, hasn't had a statewide elected official with a Hispanic last name in 40 years. Democratic gubernatorial candidate David Garcia is looking to change that this fall. Garcia was in Washington this week, where Cronkite News reporter Shelby Lindsay caught up with him.
David Garcia is Hispanic and a Democrat, two things that would normally work against him in Arizona. But in 2018, he's using both to his advantage.
Latinos have had to play defense for a couple decades now. We've had to come out and vote against Joe Arpaio, vote against Senate Bill 1070. When was the last time Latinos had something to vote for?
Garcia believes he can bring voters to the polls by giving them something to vote for and not against.
You can't broadcast that energy. It's already harnessed out there in Arizona. It's happening, and it's going to be a huge part of, like I said, what gets us over the top.
Current Governor Doug Ducey has a commanding lead over Garcia in finances, but the Democrat says his message is resonating with individual donors.
We have a rigged economy and a rigged government in Arizona. It's working for a few people at the top. It's not working for most of Arizona, and so we're going to change that.
Political analyst Jeffrey Skelly agrees that there are things in Garcia's favor, but says he faces significant hurdles too, not the least of which is a high-profile Senate race that will draw attention from the governor's election.
So the governor's race, if you're a Democrat trying to fundraise, that's going to steal some of your thunder. In Arizona specifically, no incumbent governor has lost in Arizona since 1966.
Garcia hopes to increase voter turnout and hammer down on issues of health care, immigration, and redistricting.
There's thousands of teachers and bus drivers and sanitation workers who are ready to change Arizona. It is that grassroots energy that we're going to tap into.
In Washington, Shelby Lindsay, Cronkite News.
Garcia was in Washington this week along with Democratic gubernatorial candidates from Florida and Georgia to receive the endorsement of People for the American Way.